Crafty friends, it's Audra Monk, the Crafty Yogi, and welcome to the Crafty Corner. I'm so glad that you might be here today. I'm gonna refresh my computer, so if you are here, I can see that you are. Oh, so happy Friday. It's Crazy Friday. I think my hair's going. Okay, and guess what? My hair is not red, and it is not brown. It is, who knows, it is gray and some kind of darkish brownish color. So yeah, so we're having fun with that. And I was like, some people are like, oh, it doesn't matter, no one sees me. I was like, well, I make these videos. And I make videos for the yoga studio. At least there I'm far away. In a moment, you're just gonna see my hands. So we'll see what happens. Are we on here? We are! Yay, and somebody's here. So welcome. It is 4-ish. It always takes me longer to get things ready than I expect. But today we are gonna make this cute little Easter basket. Easter bag, maybe we'll call it Easter bag. We made a similar one last year. This one I'm using DSP. This was that special punch DSP we had, so I'm gonna use it up. I'm planning to drop a couple of these off at my neighbor's house. They have 2 little kids that we know a little bit, and I might make a few extras. We'll see. But I'm definitely planning to make Easter cards. Isn't that bunny? Sorry, it's not even a bunny. Although I've seen him done with bunny ears. It's a chick. It's a little chick. So let's put this down, and enough of this, and let's look at my hands. All right, here we go. Yay, okay. So this is what we're gonna make. It's actually really cute and easy. So with DSP, it is pretty lightweight. You could make this, and I'll give you the measurement will just be a 1/2 inch off, and that will work. It won't even matter. But you could make it with cardstock if you wanna make it more sturdy. Isn't that adorable? Like, look at that cute little chick. The chick is in this Full of Happiness stamp set. And that's what I use. That, and then, well, I did add a flower, but you can make it without the flower. So let's get started. Okay, so here are your measurements. So you can take a screenshot of those. Okay, so I need to put it somewhere. All right, so what it is, this is 6, okay, did you guys get that? 6 by 12. Okay, so I'm gonna slide that over for right now. It is 6 by 12, but to get the handle, and so actually the one I'm making may be slightly smaller because this is what I intended to do, and now I think maybe I made it slightly too big. But what we're gonna do to get the handle is we're gonna cut a 1/2 inch off. 1/2 inch off. Okay, so if you were doing this with cardstock, it would be 6 by 11 and a half, or 6 by 11, is that what? 8.5 by 11, yes, 6 by 11. Okay, so let's cut this little bit off. And then you would just do the same thing and you would get this, see, that little strip is gonna be our basket handle. Okay, and you could use your trimmer, but again, my favorite, just said again like 4 times. I think it's a nervous thing when people say that because we were noticing that when we were filming yoga videos for the yoga studio. Okay, so now my paper, oh. You know what? I did it wrong, but it'll work this way anyway. You're supposed to cut the 1/2 inch off the long piece and then cut it in half. My bad. So this should be, it should be 6 by 11 and a half. So you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna cut the 1/2 inch off here and it will be fine. That's the cool thing about crafting is you can make it up. So see, now I may have all the supplies, but I did it wrong. So that is just how things are rolling in the Crafty Corner right now. So let's try this again. Hello, friends. Welcome. Hi, Kathy. So here we go. How about 11 and a half by 6? Or, in this case, by 5 and a half. It will work. All right, so, oops, let's move the other pieces out of the way, and we'll talk about those. Okay, so on the short side, let's bring this up here so I hopefully don't mess it up again. On the short side, we are gonna score at 1 and a half. Okay, then on the long side, we are gonna score, so 1 and a half is like the basis of our box. 1 and a half, and then 5, so that's 3 and a half across. And then it should be 6 and a half. Okay, and now it should be 10. Does that see? Let's see. 1, 2, 3.5. Okay. Yes, it's right. Hooray. Okay, I'm good. Sorry, guys. Okay, and then we're going to burnish this. So I decided, since the little kids next door, it's a girl and a boy, and so I thought the girl will get the one I already just made, the pink one, and then the little boy is going to get this one. He's going to get a green one. Yes, it has flowers on the inside, but I think he will be okay with that. Okay, so we're going to burnish all of the edges. Oops, missed one here. And one more. Okay, and then one of the ends, it doesn't matter which one, we are going to cut the little square off. And I'm even going to do a fancy little tiny bit to the corner. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing up here. I guess notch this, or I don't know what this is called. I think I say notch. Okay, like that. And then these ones at the bottom, you're just going to cut up to the score line. So this is such a quick, easy basket or bag. This is what you need to do when you got to make a lot of them. And like I said, we made one last year. Do I have it? No, it's too far away. Okay, and so then this is how it all comes together, and the one that has no tab goes in the inside. See? Pretty cute. Let's see, where's my... Oh good, it'll just fit. Okay, so yours will be a 1/2 inch taller, which will be a little bit nicer, but this is gonna work. And you know, he's not gonna care. Okay, so the tear tape, I'm gonna flip it up. I don't know why I like it this way. The one that has the notch out does not get the tear tape. It's this one. Let's see, tear tape is here. You could also glue. You know, I'm a fan of glue, but for this case, tear tape works just great. And so what I'm gonna do is put two, I really should have got that all the way up. 2 rows. So if you were doing this with cardstock, this last part, because what is mine? Mine is 11.5. It would just be a 1/2 inch. So it wouldn't go all the way across, and I don't think it would matter. Hi, Janet. Welcome from North Carolina. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so we're going to take this off. Now, of course, this is made of DSP, so I wouldn't put, you know, the heaviest things in the world in there. Okay, so now we got to get everything in. Oh, you know what? I forgot. Watch this. There's an easier way to do this. So you fold it there, and then you just fold it in. Easy peasy. I'm like, you don't have to do something super hard. Oh. Okay, now we fold this in, and that's gonna come back. So I like to make the backs the same. So see, this is the part with the edge. The edge is gonna go here. So this one's gonna come out. I need some room. And we're gonna do the same thing. 2 pieces of tear tape. Okay, and if you hear marimba, I know I said this, oh no, you guys wouldn't know, because that was on the video for my botanical class. So that was a per purchase tutorial, which if you need it, it's still available. My son is home from college, and he is a musician, and he is upstairs practicing marimba, and I decided that it didn't matter. He's like, you know, I'm like, go ahead. I just told him he couldn't play the snare drum or the drum set, because those would be a little loud, but a little marimba from two flights of stairs up, I figured is okay. So if you're wondering, oh, what's that lovely music? That's what it is. He's a percussionist, so yeah, I guess that's better. I think marimba's better than if he was playing the trumpet or something. Well, not that I dislike trumpets. I meant that while filming a video. Okay, and then flip it over. Put the rounded edge of your bone folder in there. You like, this is my fancy Maryland Stampers bone folder. Thanks, Trisha. Okay, and there we go. We have a cute little bag. And then take your handle, and you're gonna just round it and put it in however far you want. See? Easy peasy. So what we're gonna do is just put some glue dots on it. So I like 2, and you're gonna put it on the side you want to face out, and I'm gonna have the green side face out. Okay, so 2 glue dots, And then you decide how far in you want it to go. Put a decent amount in. And then 2 glue dots on this side. So again, you know, it's a paper basket. It's not meant to hold a lot of heavy stuff or last a real long time. But I think they might save the little little chick on the front. Okay, and 2 glue dots there. See? We have a basket. Okay, let's make... Okay, and there's the edge. I did a good job this time. I almost can't even see my edges. Okay, so next up, you need, and this is on my, the tag, this tag, and you could do it smaller, bigger, whatever you end up, this is 2 1/4 times 4. And then I embossed it with the basket, I think it's called the basket embossing, and it is in the tropical suite. Oh, Janet, yours play French horn and flute. You know, that would sound really good too. If it was not like right up on you when you're making a video. My older kids were orchestra kids. So my daughter played the violin. And can I say, when you're like a beginner in violin, that's not the most fun thing to listen to. And then my son played the cello. And then the youngest one, here we go, we get a band kid. What in the world? He actually likes playing in the orchestra too, which is fun. Percussion, you can do all of those. Okay, so this, if you're wondering how, this is 2 1/4. And I like the 2 1/4 because I'm going to put this big circle on it. So I wanted it a little bigger. If you want to use your triple banner punch, then you need to go 2. Okay, but if you go 2 1/4, watch this. I'm sure I've told you this. I use this all the time. This is the, classic tag punch? I don't know actually what it's called. But the most I use it for is this. I use it to make my little pennant. So bring it in. Look at that. You get that nice little flag. I use it with little pieces. I use it with big pieces. It's one of my favorite ones. Okay, so let's stamp this chick and talk about this little chick. So this is the largest stitch shape circle, of which, you know, I'm basically married to because I like it so much. And this is the little chick, stamping him or her in Daffodil Delight. And I'm using my foam pad to help get a nice image. Okay, now you could, if you were going to make a lot of these, I would probably set something up on my Stamparatus because you're going to see. So I do have an extra piece in case I mess up. 2-step stamping or 3 or 4-step stamping, you know, sometimes you get it and sometimes you don't. Yes, Janet, I think you're right. I think it is a tailored tag punch. Thank you. You know, you'd think I work here and I would know what things are called, but all right. So then my tip, if you're not using, and when you use the Stamparatus, it takes 4 or 5 times for me to get it lined up right. But then once you're good to go, you could make a million. So what I like to do, and you can't see my head, but I'm putting my head almost directly over the paper. Oh, look at that. I got those eyes. First go. Let's close this. We're going to use it again, but let's close it. Okay, and then I'm doing the beak and the feet in pumpkin pie. So that was early espresso for the eyes. You could use black. You could use soft suede. I don't know what color a chick's eyes are. Okay, so now I got to put his legs on. Oh, that came out good. Okay, so he's got legs. And what always tricks me is I want him to be upright, but he's really this way because he's leaning forward. All right, and then his little nose. Can we get the nose? All right, I think that's the longer side. His little nose, yay! Okay, and we have one more stamping to do. This is the big long greeting. It says, "May your Easter be full of happiness." There's also "Here's to a new beginning," which I guess would be good for a shower. There are these eggs, which are kind of fun. I almost thought about using those. And then there's "You always brighten my day," so that would be kind of fun too. But we're gonna go with the Easter greeting. And where's my paper? Here it is. My favorite thing I love little greeting tabs. These are when you cut your paper down to the 4 times 5 1/4, you get these pieces left over and they are so great. Look, I got my thumb inky. Let's see, I'll wipe it on my pants. They are so great for doing these long greetings. All right, who else is wearing stretchy pants today? Okay, I will say I am a yoga teacher, so I'm allowed to wear yoga pants, although I don't normally wear them except for the days that I yoga, but I am wearing a pair of very comfortable leggings right now. They're not ones I usually teach yoga in. They're my like wear in the house ones. Look, I didn't get enough word. Let me try one more time. That, I didn't get enough ink on the S. It's a really long stamp, so let's try. I'll move it around a little bit. Ah, now we're in business. Okay, and we're going to stamp this on here. May your Easter be full of happiness. Yay, that one's much better. Okay, let's close this up. Okay, and then I'm just going to snip it. You could use your little trimmer, or you could use, ooh, maybe I should have used my little trimmer. That's a little crooked, but you know what? I'm giving it to like a kindergartner. He's not gonna care. Okay, so let's put this little bad boy together. So I went ahead and went with Granny Apple Green because I thought that would be fun. And you can use any springy color that you like, you know, depending on what DSP do you have or what cardstock are you using. You can go have a good old time with colors. Okay, that's there. Let's see, let's put this on. Nope, we're gonna build it all and then we'll put it on. Okay, so let's put some dimensionals. See if I can extract them. I just piled everything up that I was gonna need. All right, so you do wanna make sure your dimensionals stay within your tag. You could, of course, put this on a card too. That would be very fun. Okay, and then I'm gonna put it relatively close. See, on this one, I want to give a little space for the ribbon. Oh my gosh, that chick is so cute. And then this, so we can dimensional, because this is not a card. If you were doing a card, I would probably put this flat, or I'd put that flat and then pop this up. So take your time on that. Oh, see, I lost them already. And then we're going to add a flower because, you know, flowers are for everybody, boys and girls. All right, and then decide how high or low you want your words. Okay, where's my flower? I did a flower. This is the little punch that you could earn during celebration, and it said it's most likely going to be in the catalog. So if you don't already have it, you can definitely get it. Let me show you how to make the flower pump up. Oops, we don't need this. So what I do is you take the end of your pointy tool or your aqua painter and you just push it down into the foam mat, and that will make that bump up. And then do I have, yes, let's add a pearl for the center. There we go. Okay. Move these out of the way. And then this, to get this on, now you could cut a regular dimensional up, but if you've got them, use your mini dimensionals. It works perfectly behind this flower. You can put it right at the center, take off the back. I like that. So Kathy says that the chick looks a little creepy on the stamp case insert. Yes, this chick looks a little creepy, but it is super cute when you stamp it. I know. I got this one and the one with the bunny, this one. I got those two for Easter. And so I am planning to work on my Easter cards this weekend because I've got a lot of littles that need their Easter cards, and I got to mail them because they're going to Colorado and to California. So funny, I can't get that exactly where I want it. I don't want to cover up the words. Okay, there we go. Isn't that cute? Okay, so now, okay, we don't sell this anymore. This was, I don't know, whatever you call this, the little circle. I don't have a Crop-A-Dile, but apparently that's the be-all, end-all in punching things. So if you have one, use that. You might already have this size of hole punch, so use that. Okay, and then I'm going to use the white. You could also use the burlap, either one. You could use something else. So what you want is you need it pointy so that you can put it through the little teeny hole. Pull it gently. Don't worry, we're going to trim off the little scraggly bits. And then you're going to pull it up as much as you want. I don't even know how big that is. And then use your ribbon scissors if you have them to cut that. Okay. Next up, you could, if you wanted to make it bigger, you could tie that, but I really like the whole double bow thing. So the one I did 6 inches. I don't think that was quite enough. So we're going to go 8 inches. And I decided you could go white on white or vice versa. I'm doing the linen thread on the white. So you could really play with this. If you've got some leftover, we all have lots of baker's thread left from, many times. Pick out a color you like. And then we're going to tie it in a bow. Can I tie and talk? Whoa. Okay, let's tie that again. We're going to tie it in a bow. Good. And then I like to hold the knot and pull it down. And then pull it tight. And I'm going to trim this just a little. Okay, so there's our little tag. Isn't it adorable? Look at that cute little tag. So you could put that on a card for sure. But we are going to put it on our little basket. So I thought about a lot of things. It's a dangerous thing, I know. You could punch it and hang it from the basket. I thought that would be very cute. But then I also thought that would be really fiddly with the basket and everything. So guess what I did? I'm just going to put it on with dimensionals. But I'm just going to go up here. 2 kind of straddling the little ribbon area and 1 behind. So you could definitely hang it. I think it would be super cute to hang it, but you'd have to punch a hole and, get it on there. And then I'm just going to put this right at the top, right in the center. There we go. So look at that. The Easter Bunny can come this year. So grown-up friends would like this. Strangers would like this. Little neighborhood kids would like this. I was going to see if I could curl the ribbon. It's pretty easy. You could use any kind of paper you got lying around. That made it worse. It's a good thing he's in kindergarten, although I want his mom to like it too. Okay, so anyway, where's my other one? There you go. Look at that. Aren't they cute? Oh my gosh, I think they're super cute. That little chick is adorable. So there you go. I'm calling it a mini Easter bag. Okay, so I will, once I go back and edit, I will put the measurements in the description if you didn't get a chance to get them. If you have questions, comments, requests, let me know. That's funny. So that is the same height. Who knows? Let me know. All right, let's say hi this way. There we go. So let me know, and I hope that you're having a wonderful time. I am working on some to-go classes, but you know what? I got to take a day off. I've been working a lot, which sounds really funny because we're not having classes in the studio. I'm actually working more, trying to figure out what to do and how to do it in compliance with Stampin' Up! And how to make it fun for my friends, how to make it fun. And I've been working for the yoga studio. So if you need some yoga, look up Mountain Spirit Yoga on YouTube. We have free videos. And if you need longer videos, check out our website because we are making videos that we are selling now because we don't have any students in the studio. So stay safe, wash your hands, don't go out, all that fun stuff that they're telling us, but it really is important, and we'll all do our best. So there you go, and I will see you next time. Stay crafty. Gotta turn it off. Let's see, can I look the right way?